Hey guys, so we've had about 2 weeks off now, and it's probably a little crazy with all the news that's going on and everything that's going down in the world right now. We're going to start e-learning on the 30th, and I wanted to send out a little introduction video just to share some thoughts and show you guys where everything would be at. All right, so first, let's talk about sharing some thoughts here. This is probably going to be stressful, guys. This is probably something that's going to be a struggle.
Look at me. This will be the biggest celebration Equestria has ever seen. As the Princess of Friendship, you cannot fail. This day will define who you are. The pressure is intense. It's almost too much for any single pony to have.
It will be for me because I have two little redheads that will run around and love to help Daddy on the computer. And I mean, help, right?
Izzy, can you say hi?
Hi.
Yeah, tell my students what we've been up to.
We've been up to playing.
Yeah? What have we been playing? What was your favorite thing to do?
Playing my computer.
Oh, so you're working on your letters and shapes on your computer?
Yes.
And what other games did we play?
We went grocery shopping.
Yeah, we set up food and carts. And did you check out at a cash register?
Yeah.
Yeah, was that fun?
Yes.
Yes. Whose turn is it, Addie?
Me.
You. Addie's gonna show us how you get into the fort. You go down the slide. Go, Addie, go. Whee! Ha ha ha! Addie, can you tell me is that fun?
Fun.
Fun. Are you happy? Are you happy?
Sure.
Sure. Can you say happy?
Sure.
Sure. Can you say happy?
Happy.
Happy. Yeah.
Happy.
You're happy. And Izzy's happy? Is Daddy happy?
Yeah.
Who else is happy?
Mama. Happy.
Mama's happy. Are we all happy?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I don't think you're going to want them helping me respond to your questions in ClassKick and emails and things like that. So, so this is going to be a challenge for me as well. But I wanted to just share with you really some wise words from some, some sages, if you will, in our present modern day era. So would you please listen to these wise words from the My Little Ponies.
It's time to show them what you've got.
It's time to go and get things done. But you don't have to do it on your own. 'Cause you've got friends right here to make it fun.
We got this. You got this. We got this together.
Sometimes the pressure gets you down and the clouds are dark and gray. Just kick them off and let the sun shine through. And scary as it seems, more help is on the way. 'Cause friends have friends that wanna help out too. We got this. You got this. We got this together.
Now that we know we're in this together, that we got this together, guys, really, really, I believe that. You're not in this on your own. ClassKick does allow not only direct communication between you and me, but also between your classmates anonymously, right? Remember, that's anonymous. So if you have a question and I can't get to it right away, maybe someone in the class will. Please help each other out in that regard with ClassKick. Please be smart about it and be respectful. Please don't answer questions you don't actually know the answer to. But if you really feel like you've got something on lockdown and someone asks a question about it, please, please, please jump right in and help each other out. This is really going to take a community to do well. It's going to be struggle at times. We're going to need to be jungle tigers, both on my end and on your end. So please, guys, please don't get discouraged. Please don't give up. Communicate. There's going to be a lot of room for grace in this whole process here when it comes to grades, when it comes to tests, which right now, as you'll see in the documents that I'll show you, are going to be done when we get back. But it might end up, depending on how long this goes, we might have to do e-learning tests and quizzes. And I've never done that before, so we're going to have to kind of figure that out as we go. So I'm going to walk you through some things right now on where you can find different pieces of information in this e-learning situation. So when we're talking about where your resources are going to be, guys, they're really going to be three main places. I'm going to try and keep it simple. We're going to try and keep it to the bare minimum of different websites and programs and things you have to go on. So first one, you're very familiar with Schoology, right? Now, when you go to your courses, I'm doing this both for my algebra and AAT, so I'll try and show you both. But in both classes, when you open up the class, you're going to see an e-learning day material folder. It's going to look the same in both classes. So this is algebra. So you click here, and you can see there are algebra e-learning directions from the 30th to the 9th. And there's algebra e-learning directions from the 30th, a schedule from the 30th to the 9th. If I go back to AAT, you're going to see the same thing. There's some SAT prep material in the AAT class as well. But guys, these directions in this schedule are going to kind of really outline everything for you. That's where you're going to get a bulk of your information. It's where I'm kind of keeping the schedule. I'm not really going to keep a detailed schedule in Schoology at this point, just because it's too difficult to change things in the Schoology calendar. So this is going to be really where you're going to want to go to see exactly what I'm recommending you do on a daily basis and what you should be shooting to complete week by week. Also, kind of lists of where things are at. All right, so that's me important. The rest of this, is pretty straightforward. So if we're working on stuff from Unit 6 in AAT and our stats unit here, guys, everything is going to be the same here. The videos that I'm going to make are going to go in the video folder right here in the notes section. So that really be the only difference, is finding those video notes. And same thing for AAT here, algebra here. 1 second. We are starting Unit 7, right? I know we were in Unit 6, but we're going to jump and start Unit 7 here. And again, the videos you can see are right here in the video notes in the notes folder there. All right, Class Kick. Now, guys, this is really, I think, going to be the biggest advantage for our class, is that you're very familiar with already using Class Kick, getting into Class Kick. We already signed up. We have our accounts tied into our school emails. And you can see here for AAT, I've already put a whole bunch of stuff in here for you guys when it comes to the SAT test and also then finishing Unit 6. What I'm putting in, guys, is blank and answer keys. So you see if it says blank, that is your digital copy. You guys can use stylus and write on your Chromebook. You can do all of your work right in Class Kick. Ask me questions, ask each other questions. I can respond right on your paper copies. And I'm going to try about every maybe hour to 2 hours to kind of go through all the questions in my emails in Schoology and in Class Kick and kind of clear all those out. I can't guarantee that I'll be able to do that every hour to 2 hours, but that's my goal. That's what I'm going to try and do, assuming no disasters happen around my house. As well. If we go back to my assignments and look at algebra, you guys can see that starting right here. So the notes blank, worksheet packet blank. So if you don't want to print off notes from Schoology, you have the notes right there that you can just take your notes right in Class Kick during this e-learning time here. Of course, if you do want to print anything off, all the blank PDFs that you would print stuff from, guys, are in Schoology there. Notice blank copies, answer keys, things like that. All right. Last but not least, real-time board, Miro or Miro, however they say it. Nothing's going to change there either. Here's our notes for algebra. These are where you're going to get your filled in copies. The process of filling them in are all done in the videos. So, if you want to skip the videos, not necessarily recommended, and just come straight to real-time board algebra, you can see right there, there's the first set of notes all filled in, everything right there. If we go back and we look at, I haven't gotten to make the videos yet for AAT because we don't need any AAT videos until the second week of e-learning. But guys, your unit 6 part 2 notes are right here, 4th period and 5th period. And I'll just be filling those in just like we would if we were in class. I'll just be doing them in the videos there. So guys, that's kind of a rundown of where everything is going to be at. Schoology, if you need blank copies, PDFs to print off, if you want to see the schedule and the directions, kind of some guidelines for e-learning, that's all in Schoology. direct interaction on worksheets, on blank copies of notes, of formatives, of worksheets, of study guides, and looking for answer keys of everything except for the notes that's in ClassKick. And then answer keys, filled in notes for that will be still in Miro real-time board like we've always had. All right, so guys, I think that gives us a pretty good rundown of place to get started on Monday, the 30th. I'm trying to load everything up there. I believe for both algebra and AAT, I've got everything loaded up in all three of these places for the first week. I'm still working on some details for the second week to get that solidified before we get going. But if you want to get a head start, you can start looking at that stuff right away. So again, guys, we are in this together. Whether you like My Little Ponies or not, I think what they said is definitely true. So let's communicate. Let's talk. Let's be patient with each other. I'm going to do my best to be patient with you. My two little redheads are using up a lot of my patience already at home, but I'm going to do my best to give you my maximum amount of patience. Please do the same for me, and we'll make it through this. And you know what? I think at the end of the day, we're going to come out stronger, better students, and really people from having to struggle through and persevere through this experience. All right. Until I see you in the video notes, good day.